Hello guys, today I'm doing another coding lesson, and this one is about junk food and healthy food. So what I basically did was I created an app that you would be able to figure out the difference that was with junk food and healthy food. So let's get right into it. First what I like to do is I like to keep an intro on my app. You don't have to do this, but I prefer doing this. So I wrote the instructions are when the junk food is clicked, the junk food will disappear. And when the healthy food is clicked here, there'll be a huge tick that will come on the healthy food, and when the junk food is clicked, a huge cross mark will replace the picture. So I needed to create something that I could put this text on and design it and put it up here. So what you need to go is and remember, before you start, remember to use the Sprite Lab in your code.org if you're using it. Remember to use Sprite Lab so you'll get all these options. So what I want to do is I go into text, and you take something called print and what's this little comma thing that you want, and then you place it at the top of your code, and then you start writing in this gap of what you want. Let's just say I delete all of this, just so I can show you guys. Okay, so you want to go into text and bring this print button up here. And remember to always keep it connected. Take this print button and I just copy pasted what I've written, and it'll appear. It'll appear up here, and then after some time it'll scroll up if it's too big, but when you press this add button it'll come back down. And then after that I needed to create all these pictures. So what you go is you go into Sprite and you take the code make a new sprite and you place it under these. Now then you click on you'll start up with a rabbit. That's normally what everyone starts up with. So you click on this drop down here, and you'll see that there are a lot of pictures. So if you want more, you'll get all your categories here on what you want, and you can search an image if you want. And if you want to draw your own picture, you can draw your own picture too. As you can see, I've drawn a few, and yeah, you get all the options you need. So yeah, after you finish that, you just want to go back to code, and when you go into this drop down, you should be able to see your drawing. So I did this for all the sprites I wanted. And I placed them, and I created one. I created a sprite for each one, for like a banana maybe, and I did cola, a burger, orange juice, an apple, a cherry, and an ice cream. So then, if you want to adjust the way your picture is, you want to click on the picture that you want to move, and there'll be this little key looking thing on the right of your sprite code. So when you go into it and you move your picture, you'll see that it will start moving wherever your mouse goes. And you can adjust all your pictures like that. So you guys can come up with anything else, but I just did a basic starter. So when you click on the burger, it will change into the costume of a cross mark, because it's not a junk food, as I've mentioned because it is junk food, and as I've mentioned in my instructions, it will appear like that. So what you find these tools when you go into events, and then in events there'll be something called when clicked. You want to drag this when clicked button down, and you don't have to connect it. You can just place it anywhere you want, and then you go into the sprites, and in sprites you'll find something called change costume into this costume. So you can just pick, like, for example, what I did here is I want to change. When the burger is clicked, so the burger, I select my burger image, and then when it's clicked, it should change from a burger to another picture, which I did is a cross mark because it is a junk food. So you do these with the rest of the images you want to do. And remember, you guys can create your own drawing. It doesn't have to be on your own, and you don't need to pick any. You don't need to do it like my way, like you have to turn across. You can maybe just design a different way and make it disappear. And I did this with the rest. And once you've done it with the rest and you think it's ready to go, always remember to give it a test. So I'm going to give it my test. So press run, and then as the instructions you guys have probably read, as you saw there, I clicked on the cola, and since that's a junk food, it disappeared. I clicked on the orange juice, but that's not a junk food, so it came a tick. The burger's a junk food. The ice cream's a junk food. The banana's not a junk food. The apple's not a junk food, and the cherry's not a junk food. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you've learned a lot, and remember to hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. Till then, bye bye.